Hi everybody, I'm Michael and I'm playing Fire Emblem Path of Radiance Nuzlocke. In this video I'm going to start chapter number 7 where things get more interesting because this is the part of the game where, well, a lot of stuff happens. Okay, I'll spoil the game. Ike's father is going to die here and we're going to get a new character and stuff. So it's going to be exciting. So our new character is going to be just to the north. Here on the first turn, let me see. I'll move Ike to the north to meet the new character. Because the new character has to talk to Ike in order to join the party. And Titania move left to kill this particular enemy. It looks like Titania is at the point where some of her weapons are going to, break from overuse. And while I let the enemies move, I'll explain what Nuzlocke is in more detail. So, only one new character per chapter. So in this chapter, we only get one character, so it's no big deal. So she's going to be the new character that we will get, and we will use her as a character in our party. Fantastic! So, another part of Nuzlocke, we can't have too many characters. We can't have more than the maximum amount of characters. And we'll actually see what the character maximum amount looks like next chapter. So, like I said, this is part of the game where things get interesting. They become different. We have more control over stuff like that. And finally, no using resets in order to make this game go better for you. So I am going to have multiple save files simply because of my recording equipment. Sometimes my recording equipment goofs up, and that makes me very sad when that happens. I mean, I've had it happen where, I recorded for an hour, and then my recording equipment decided, I'm not going to work anymore, dude. And so I had to re-record, and it was a pain. It was awful. So I promise I'm not using multiple save files to cheat. I'm using multiple save files simply because my recording equipment is not reliable. Another thing with my recording equipment, I think it's actually kind of scrunching up the game. So, this game is like 680 by, or no, this game is full screen, and I think my recording equipment records in widescreen, and I have no idea how to get around that. Okay, and I think you saw for a brief moment, when I was loading my game, you saw that I in fact do have two save files, and they are in fact at the exact same chapter. This chapter. Okay, so I'm sending Titania left over here, mainly because she can defeat these enemies pretty easily. I think. I hope she can. So the way this game works, or this particular map works, is that when you cross an invisible line, stuff happens. Okay, let's get rid of the Iron Lance. No, so Shinon and Gatrie are going to appear along with Ike's father, so they're going to join the battle. So I'm kind of getting Titania to that area, so she will be there where they show up. That's my idea with Titania here. And it helps that she can single-handedly kill all these enemies without even trying. Yeah, that helps a lot. That really helps a lot. Okay, so Ike and Mia together should be able to kill this enemy. Ike levels up. Oh, his sword broke. Okay, so that's why he wasn't able to kill that enemy. He's got two weapons. This slim sword is kind of bad. Yeah, I mean, it's a purposely a bad sword, which does less damage than other swords. Yeah, I don't know what the idea behind that is. I guess if you almost want to kill an enemy, but you don't want to fully kill the enemy, then that's a useful sword. But other than that, it's just not good. Oh hey, and Soren got a chest case, so I'll use that for that treasure chest there. Okay, so Titania. Again, trying to move her to where Shinon and Gatrie will appear. They will appear in between those two treasure chests to the north. Okay, and turn. So that one enemy to the south is not actually an enemy that attacks. That's an enemy that likes to take treasure. It's a thief. It's a thief type character. Okay, and she gets a chest key. Okay, well I don't need that, so I'm just gonna drop that item. Okay, and I pass the invisible boundary. So now a bunch of more enemies appear. But also Shinon and Gatrie appear. Yay! Yay. Okay, that's good. Okay, Shinon one hit kills that enemy. Great. And Gatrie can hide here, and I actually I don't think the enemies are close enough to be able to attack them. Yeah, I don't think I have to worry. Okay, so then why did I bring Titania all the way over there? I don't know. I just did. Okay, so let's just bring Titania over here in the middle so she can kind of join up with Ike and the others and defeat some of these enemies here. Okay, let's go. Shinon should be able to kill, whichever enemy is closest, so I'll just have him kill that one. And yeah, I feel kind of bad about how this battle is turning out, because it's mainly just been Titania and nobody else. I did get that new character, Mia, and she's not helping. Ike is not doing anything. Yeah, Ike and the others basically killed one, and then Titania killed all the others. Okay, so let's get Ike into here. Let's get Ike into this fray. Let's get Ike to do something. Oh, poor Ike doesn't have many swords. Yeah, okay, I should have given one of these swords that Oscar is carrying. And Mia needs healing. Okay, so I'll have Mia be here, kind of standing back. And Soren can kind of be in the corner here, so no enemies will actually be able to come up and reach him. Shinon should be able to kill this soldier here. Gatrie's just gonna hide there where he's doing nothing. And then Titania just finish off this enemy. Okay. And Oscar. My professional caddy. Okay, so that enemy does 5 damage to Ike. Not the best ever, but I mean... Oh, hey! Okay, so that's more like the best ever. Way to go, Ike! Okay, so that thief just got a weapon. A weapon that I believe only Soren can use. Unless it was a... I don't know. Anyway, we want that item, so we're gonna have Shinon kill that particular enemy. Was it the occult? Was that it? Was that it? Oh no! Shinon's not able to kill that enemy? Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's bad. I really wanted that one. Okay, and Mia will be able to kill this enemy. Ike can't do much of anything here. He needs to be healed. Okay, let's have Soren open up this item. Armor Slayer. Okay, so that's good. Let's use that to replace the spear. Actually, that's an item I should have gotten a lot earlier, because that's useful against the enemies in this chapter. Oh well. Sometimes you're good with getting items, and then sometimes you're not so good. Oh well. It's just how this game works. There's no way to know what the items are before you, like ahead of time. Okay, so I think I can move Titania into place here to stop this thief from getting the other treasure chest. Great. And that enemy is just gonna kill Gatrie there, isn't it? Oh well. Gatrie needs to die anyway. This is gonna be the last chapter with Shinon and Gatrie. After this, they're going to desert the party, and we'll never see them again. Well, we might see them again. I don't know. It depends. It really does depend on what happens. I'll probably... Okay, just a second. I'm trying to remember how this game works. Okay, so that item was Miracle. Okay, so Miracle. Okay, so that's the skill in Miracle. Okay, so that's a good item, I suppose. I might as well keep it. And we have one more treasure chest. Soren has one more chest key, so I'll make sure to use that in order to get that final treasure. Okay, so now I'm remembering. Okay, so Shinon, in order to get Shinon in your party later on, what you need to do is talk to him with Rolf. And I'm not going to use Rolf. Rolf is not going to be one of the characters I can get. So, therefore, we're not going to have Shinon appear again. In order to get Gatrie, we need to talk to him with Astrid. However, Astrid is going to be the character we'll get in that chapter, not Gatrie, because we can't get 2 characters per chapter. So we won't actually be able to get Gatrie or Shinon after this. This is going to be the last chapter with them. So once they desert, they're gone forever. Okay. Glad we cleared that up. Now let's just keep going. I guess, what was I saying? So I might as well just have Gatrie die here, because I'm not going to use him again anyway. Let's just have Gatrie get killed by the enemies here. Might as well have Shinon get killed by the enemies here. After I steal his items, of course. After I steal his items. Okay, so he can stand there where he'll be in perfect position to be hit by the boss and another character. And Soren... get some item trading. Okay, let's get Mia to do some item trading here. Inventory management is difficult, as I've complained about before. But don't worry. Very soon we'll have no more worries about inventory management. Someday soon. Okay, so Gatrie only takes 1 damage. Let's see what the boss does to Gatrie. 13. Okay, great. Boss is gonna kill Gatrie next turn. So in order to help with the inventory management, I might kill all the characters except that one. Except the priest character who can't counterattack. So that's a good character to leave alive if you're just gonna hang around and do inventory management. Okay, so Shinon can't give any weapons to anyone. Okay. He can give an elixir. Oh yeah, that's the useful item. That's good. Mia can take a weapon and some items. Let's take that hammer. And Oscar might be able to take something. Oscar can take that bow, which is the more useful one. And I can take this final thing. Hey, Shinon, we can talk to you. Are you okay? Yeah, Shinon's a jerk. Shinon's a jerk. Spoiler alert. Okay, Gatrie's dead here. Let Shinon die. And the final item is a ward. Okay, well that's a useful item, I suppose. What I should be using is that Armor Slayer sword. Who has that Armor Slayer sword? I don't remember, because I've got weird inventory management going on. Ha ha ha. It's okay. No more inventory management much after this, okay? Well, I probably will need Titania to finish off one of these characters. Yeah, so... We'll see. Let's look what happens. The boss being a mage is usually strong to physical attacks. That's sort of how it works. So the magic users are strong against non-magic users, and non-magic users are strong against magic users. So it kind of balances them out. They're both sort of equally weak to each other. So who had that? Come on, somebody had it. Somebody had to have had it. Soren's got the Armor Slayer, so he's got the weapon, which is really strong against armors. So let's just get that to Ike. Shinon's gonna take a while to die here, though. It looks like he's got good dodging skills. He's pretty advanced leveled for where we are at this point in the game. Okay, there we go. We're giving Soren an item he can use. Alright, one more hit, and Shinon's done for. Move Ike a little closer so that one armor will come after him. Oh no, that armor goes after Shinon. Okay, well, whatever. There we go. Shinon's dead. That's what you get for being an evil deserter. And, that one armor just doesn't move. Okay, so let me just use Armor Slayer. As you can see, Armor Slayer is a lot more effective against this enemy than anything else, and it looks like Ike might need some healing. Let's just move Ike back here and get him healed. I want to have him at max just before he fights this boss, just because I know this boss is going to be pretty good. It's a boss, so obviously it's going to be really good. Okay, and Mia, Titania, and Soren will come up here. Oh, Soren can help kill this enemy too. Yeah, let's do it. There we go. Let's just see how much damage the boss does against Ike. 9 damage. Yeah, healing Ike was definitely a good idea. And now, everybody just kill the boss. Everybody just attack the boss. Go all out. Mia will do 12 damage. Let's go for that. Ike will probably not do so much damage with that Armor Slayer. Okay, so Ike will kill the boss here. Pretty much 100% chance. I mean, it's only a 95% chance, but still, that's... He gets a critical hit when he would have killed the boss anyway. Oh, that's cute. Thank you, Fire Emblem. A mage band. Wow. Hey, and we got another item. Okay, so that's an item that Soren should be. Okay, nope. Not gonna do inventory management. Done enough of that. Inventory management coming up pretty soon, though. So, all right. So that was like a 20-minute battle, longer than like 3 battles in the previous video. We're at the point where battles are gonna get a little bit longer. Okay, so I'm skipping a lot of scenes. Ike's father just got killed. It was tragic. And this is a chapter where we might be able to get a new character called Ileana. I'm gonna go after her. She's an okay character. Okay, so now we have a convoy. So I'm just going to give everything to, everybody's stuff. Go straight to the convoy. How's that? Okay. Oscar, you need to die. So, okay, so let's take some items here. Sword. Let's go with sword. Yeah, let's go with the regal sword here. And, Mia, my other sword user. Take the other 3 swords, and let's shop, buy her a new sword. Let's give her the iron sword. Okay, so I want her to equip that iron sword. That slim sword is kind of useless. Well, you know what? I should sell that slim sword. I'm not gonna use it. So let's sell an item. There's one item we can't sell, and that's Ike's regal sword. That's just a magical sword. We can't sell it. Okay, any more items that we can get for her? No more swords. Okay. So let's buy a sword for her. Good. Okay, great. I also want everybody to have a healing item, too. So everybody gets a vulnerate. I'm not sure if I should. Okay, let's try to get everybody with the 3 out of 3 vulnerates, so everybody can get maximum vulnerate use. Probably not gonna need to use vulnerates just because of our buddy Rice. Our buddy Rice should be able to heal anybody in case anybody's hurt. But just in case Rice gets killed, we're going to have that. Ooh, and we also have an item called Miracle, which I'm going to get at some point. Let's see. Okay, so Miracle, it's a skill. Let's get some stuff on you here. He has Heal and Mend, and he's not good enough to use Ward right now. But we'll throw Ward in his inventory. Why not? Okay. We do have all these bands. Okay, so we want to equip some of these bands. You're going to be a priest, so you get a priest band. Mia, you are a sword fighter, so you get the sword band. Oscar, we're not going to use you, so you don't get any bands. Mage, you're a mage, so you're getting that. Titania, you are a paladin, so you will get the paladin band. And Ike can't use any of these bands. Okay, so let's sell some of these other bands here. So we're not going to need Fighter. And we're not going to need Thief. I'm not sure about Knight, so I'll keep Knight. I'm sure we get Archer. That will be the Astrid character I mentioned earlier. Okay, so Titania, she's going to get lances, 2 lances, 2 axes. How's that? That's good for her. Generally, I like my characters to have 3 items rather than 4. That way, if they get an item in battle... Actually, I don't know. Let's have every character get like 4 items. I don't want to buy a weapon like this for Soren, because I know it's going to get upgraded magic weapons. But yeah, from now on, if you get more items than you can possibly hold, those items will go straight to those characters. It will go straight to our inventory instead of us just dropping those items and never seeing them again. So skills. So the skill Miracle. Any lethal blow is now does half damage. So we want this on a character with low defense. So we're gonna want either Soren or Rice. Let's put it on let's put it on Soren. Put it on Soren. Okay, and I can also manage EXP. So I got some bonus EXP. I can use it on characters. So for example, hey, look, I want Soren to level up. That was a bad level up. Bad level up. Let's try again. Better, but that doesn't make up for the bad level up. And sadly, the rules of Nuzlocke say I can't just, save and reset in order to get better level ups. That's sad. That's sad. Okay, so I'm just gonna level up some characters here. I'm trying to show off what all these various things are. In case that's not obvious, that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm just trying to show off the various features here in this game. So from here on out, I will not spend so much time with this stuff. Basically, I just level up anybody who's close to leveling up, and then that's basically it. Support. Well, we don't need info. Info's never going to be used. Okay, so with support, I can talk to characters, and basically that means if these characters are next to each other in the battle, they will get a little stat boost. Sadly, I can only become friends with Oscar, and Oscar's gonna die. So, let's fight now. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is Titania to the left. And if I was smart, I would have given her a bunch of javelins so she could attack enemies from a distance. But I was not smart. Okay. Okay, well that was a dumb move on my part. Okay, so let's have Oscar go over here. I'll let him die. While Mia goes over here. And Soren can be a backup for Ike. And Bryce can just be an emergency backup and heal anybody who needs it. So this is another one of those chapters where you just need to survive for a certain number of turns. I don't know how many turns, probably more this chapter than the previous one. Oscar is doing okay so far. He should die on this turn. Okay, great. Okay, only one more. Okay, and Oscar's dead, so that effectively buys me an extra turn there with the enemies to the south. Yeah, Titania's going to face a lot of enemies that can attack from a distance here on the right. So that's why equipping a javelin would have been smart. Also, kind of foolish because javelins do less damage, and as you can see, these are all armors and they have high defense. So Ileana is going to be the last character who moves here, just to make things more difficult for you. She's last in line to fight Ike. So that just makes things super difficult. And it looks like Soren cannot attack through a wall. Soren, come on, Soren. Gotta try harder than that. Yeah, I don't know what to do there. Okay, so let's equip an axe here. Let's have her equip axes, because axes are stronger than lances, and most of these enemies have lances. So let's have her axe just destroy most of these enemies. And I'll have her get up there. I have her step 1 forward so that way 2 enemies, she can fight like 2 enemies at once. Whereas Mia is kind of positioned so she can only fight 1 enemy at once. Only 1 enemy at once. Same with Ike, only 1 enemy at once. Now it doesn't make so much of a difference here because Mia is fighting characters on horseback. Oh, but it looks like Mia got lucky there. So that 1 character on horseback stood in front of her. It basically got in the way, so none of the other horseback riders, they're called cavalry in the Fire Emblem series, but none of the cavalry riders can attack her now, because the 1 is blocking the way. Okay, and it looks like Titania should be able to finish off those soldiers pretty quickly. Yeah, so that's how this battle works. You fight it on 3 fronts. So what I'll need to do here is have Soren kill that 1 armor, and then Ike kill that 1 archer to protect Soren. So that will work here. Or alternately, I just have Ike take 1 step forward, that way the archer will not be able to attack Soren, but, you know, might as well just kill this archer while I have the chance. Let's have Ike. I needed to give Ike a steel sword, didn't I? Oh well. Looks like me trying to rush through inventory management was a bad idea, and it's kind of silly for me to say that was rushing through inventory management when it totally wasn't. So now here's the question. Mia kill this enemy, or Mia get healed? Mia took 8 damage in that 1 attack. She's got 23 HP. So that means she can only be attacked like twice. Yeah, let's go for Mia healing. And I should bring somebody out to heal Mia. Alright, okay, and Mia's also got a move that allows her to attack first. So she always attacks first. That's her skill. Kind of useful. It looks like her main skill, though, is dodging. Dodging is her main skill, it looks like. Yeah, if these enemies are doing 7 to 8 damage to her, that's not good. And it looks like the enemies got smart, and instead of blocking each other's way, they're all being very polite and making sure to attack her in turn. So she's going to need a dodge here in order to survive this turn. Next turn I'll heal her. And hopefully Ike will be able to kill... I don't think Ike will be able to finish off those enemies to the left, but I mean hopefully Ike or Titania will be able to finish off enemies, and one of them will be able to go down south and replace Mia. Or at least help her finish off those enemies there. I think Ike's gonna need 1 or 2 turns before he can finish. Yeah, and you can see here I'm at the point where pretty much all the enemies are attacking Titania from a distance as opposed to attacking her directly. So this would have been the point to pull out the javelin. Or a hand axe. Both would have been good weapons to attack from a distance. So the alternate strategy for this particular chapter is to... there are 2 alternate strategies. One I don't quite have memorized, but it sort of involves what we saw with Mia, with you know, the enemies clogging each other and getting in the way of each other. And so you do that with the archers, because archers can only attack from a distance in this game. So you have it so the archers are getting in the way. The archers get in the way and nobody else will be able to get onto this square because archers got in the way and the archers are not smart enough to move and get out of the way. So that's one strategy. Strategy number 2, Ike has lots of defense. Ike stands here. Ike stands here and just don't give Ike any swords or anything so he won't attack the enemies. And then that'll be it. It'll just be a bunch of turns of enemies trying to come and attacking Ike, and they all fail. Okay, so, Mia, I'll just heal her. And hopefully she'll survive. And Titania. Oh, Titania killed one of these enemies. Let's go with the magic user. Simply because the magic user has a chance of hurting her, which it does. Yeah, I think, yeah, because this enemy has a javelin. That enemy can attack from a distance. So that's what is stopping me from moving Rice here and healing Mia. No, wait. Now it looks like the enemies. You saw the enemies to the south. It looks like they're kind of doing that. I think I somehow got them into the perfect positions so that they've got a healer in the way. Healers and archers actually are both characters that can clog up your enemies because they don't move. They don't move that much, and they can't attack from one square away. So they can also be used in the strategy of just have enemies clog each other up at the ending point. Okay, so, Ike needs healing sometime soon, so I'm gonna have to heal him. But it looks like we've only got three more enemies here, so that's not so bad. And I'll have Mia heal herself here. And let's see, is this priest character actually going to move, or is it just going to stay in place? We'll see on this next turn. But if it stays in place, then that'll be great for me. Okay, these enemies come here to attack Titania. And that's kind of a good spot for her, because you'll know she's clogging up the enemy lines. Only two enemies can attack her per turn now. Okay, yeah, I definitely need some healing here. Fortunately, no enemies are going to come attack him next turn. Yeah, no, that priest got in the way, blocking everybody to the south. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's great. That's great news for me. Okay. Oh, none of those enemies can attack from a distance. Oh, great. So I'll just have Soren. I mean, I'll just have Rice come here and heal Ike. I believe the weapon. Oh, hey, Rice leveled up his weapon skills, but mend that weapon does more damage. More damage. That heals more than heal does. I could actually look it up right now. Let's look it up. Okay, so this does 10 HP plus magic. So one will do 20, one will do 30. In Rice's case. Okay, good job, Titania. So I just want to reiterate, you know, what's going on in the south part of the screen is fantastic, and that's definitely the fastest way through the chapter if you get that to happen everywhere. Just all the enemies stay in place and do nothing every single turn, and it is fantastic. There's nothing to worry about. They're never going to do anything. And it looks like, unless this is the final turn, I'll be able to talk to Ileana. Yeah, our new character. Okay, so we're getting a new character this chapter. After all, everyone say hello to Ileana. She is a mage. I'll have Ike stay there. And let's see what Ileana can do. She does thunder magic. Okay, so she kills that enemy with a 95% chance. And I've only got like 2 more turns left. Okay, so let's just have... Yeah, Titania can't actually... Okay, wait. This will kill that armor. Okay, and I move her there. And turn. Enemies to the south come forward, but can do nothing. Enemies to the right come forward, but they cannot break the impenetrable wall. That is Titania. Yeah, I mean, just look at how many enemies are to the south, and they've just all formed this pipeline they cannot get through because Mia somehow managed to perfectly position it so the one healer got in the way. And I got a longbow. Okay, so that's an item I cannot use. Let's have Titania go back here. And these enemies can probably travel pretty far. Oh wait, no, they can only travel 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the farthest they can go is here. So let's just move all these characters. Let's just have them all retreat. And this turn, a bunch of enemies will run forward, but none of them will be able to do anything. End chapter. That's the boss yelling at everybody to come forward and attack. Boss is ineffectual though, and it doesn't work. Yeah, okay, so end chapter. That was beautiful. That was so beautiful with Mia. I don't even know what I did in order to get that. Okay, yeah, but that is definitely the speedrun strategy. Fastest way through that particular battle is just get that, except not, you know, get that on the square, you know, the capture square as opposed to just down below. So that way every enemy is stuck like that. Not just one group of enemies, although it was the largest group of enemies, so that was still pretty good. Okay, Mia, you get a level up for that. Not a lot of experience for her in that particular battle. Okay, and we've got some support conversations. Ike and Soren? Sure, they spend time together. And Titania and Rice? They spend time together. And we're gonna outfit some... Actually, I kind of feel like I don't need to outfit anybody. Soren, can you buy more... Can I buy the stronger fire weapon now? Okay, Elwind. Okay, so let's buy 2 of them for Soren. Because Soren's gonna be mostly a wind user, I guess. And then Ilyana is obviously a thunder user. She's a thunder user, so let's get her some thunder. And let's see. Yeah, no. I'm not going to give Titania the item that allows her to attack from a distance. Sorry. Okay, so we got 2 characters in this chapter. First one to talk is going to be... It's either going to be Lethe or Mordecai, right? Mordecai. Okay, so that's Mordecai. So Mordecai is the character we're going to get in this chapter. Great. So this chapter is a particularly strange one, because we get 2 chapters after we start. I mean, 2 characters after we start. So this is a chapter where we get 5 characters. But no, it's a strange one because we have Mordecai and Lethe there. And controlling them is going to be kind of difficult. So let's have them just get over here in a corner. So you can only control those characters indirectly. You can't control them directly. And I keep meaning to show you the maximum character thing. Darn, why do I keep forgetting that? Anyway, I'm not at, like, maximum character at all. But Rolf and Mist. So those are our new characters here. And sorry to say, we can't use them, even though they're good characters. Kind of good characters. I don't know. They might even be awful characters. We're not going to use them. No, Mist is actually a good character. A lot of people like her. But we can't use them here. So it's just going to be sad for us. So with this chapter, we've also got 2 things going on here. Oh yeah, these 2 new characters can turn into cats. One turns into a tiger, the other turns into, I don't know, a lion? Tiger? No, she's not a tiger. Mordecai's the tiger. They're from different cat tribes, though, so maybe one's like a leopard, you know, one's a jaguar tribe. The king is definitely a lion. So she's just a cat. She's just a generic cat, and she's got a heavenly attribute. Wow, she's got divine protection. Okay, good for her. Meanwhile, Mordecai, he has water. I have no idea what these things mean. Anyway, we're going to have Mist and Rolf here on the front lines so they can die. Don't worry, they won't die for real. They'll just die for fighting. They'll still exist in cutscenes, I believe. At least Mist will. I don't know about Rolf. Because Rolf is Mist is an important character to the storyline, so she cannot die for real. So Ike's saying, get away, get away, get away before you die, and then she does get away before she dies. This battle usually fought on 2 fronts. You can kind of see we've got a beach there. That beach is where we normally fight. So, I mean, normally you split up the party into 2 parts, and one part goes onto the beach and tries to reach those houses there before the thieves do. But simply because I do not have enough characters to spare, that's just not even an option. Normally to have, like, Titania and Oscar go there, because they're both on horseback, and they can travel somewhat farther on the beach just by virtue of being horseback. We'll talk more about walking on sand when we reach the one chapter with a huge number of lagoons, the one that takes place in the desert. Okay, and let's have Rolf follow up here. Okay, Rolf is dead. Yeah, Mist and Rolf are okay units. You have to give them experience points in order for them to actually become good fighters at this point in the game. They're just little kids, so they just started out. So I'd have to use a lot of bonus experience points to make them into good fighters. Which could be worth it, and on the other hand, it couldn't be. I don't know. I'm playing Nuzlocke. Anyway, that's the important thing. I'm playing Nuzlocke, and therefore I will not be able to use them anyway, no matter what. So, character number 5 we're gonna get should be flying around here. Oh wait, I don't think she is. So that would be Marcia. Marcia, who was in chapter number 3 with the pirates. If you talk to her in chapter number 3, you talk to her with Ike, she shows up in this chapter and joins your party. I don't think I talked to her, so she's not going to show up. So I guess, technically, we only get 4 characters in this chapter. You are supposed to get 5. However, due to the rules of Nuzlocke, you know, not getting those ones. Oh well. Ike, I'll just move Ike here. And I'll have him send these units over here. Because I'm going to try something with Lethe and Mordecai. You'll notice she's a cat while Mordecai is not. He's still in human form. They are shapeshifters. So, obviously, I don't know if this is obvious, but Mordecai cannot do anything while in human form. He can only attack when he's in his cat form. So right now he's pretty helpless. So if I wait a couple of turns, this is going to change. You know, Lethe is going to turn into human while Mordecai turns into cat. And so that way Mordecai will be able to fight while Lethe is helpless. So they're basically on separate timers. That's how it works. If you want me to oversimplify it, that's how it works. That is my oversimplification of that process. Okay, so I'll have Mia, yeah. Yeah, you need some level ups. Yeah, she definitely needs some level ups, which is kind of sad. She's usually a good character. Let's have Titania finish off her Iron Axe, just because it's really close to being finished. Ileana can come forward here. Okay, there we go. Mordecai has transformed. Lethe is still in her cat form, so that's not going to be much use for me. Okay, more enemies showed up there. He's gonna get healed here. Moving Ike over here. Looks like this is gonna be a choke point, so I'll just have Mia and Titania just stand here. I'll have Titania finish off this enemy though. This would also kind of work as a choke point, actually. You know, I could just have Titania drop here. I mean, if she stays here, the enemies won't be able to go left and reach the other characters, so that would be good. I don't know if these enemies have javelins. Yep, this one does. Okay, never mind. So I won't be able to bring in a magic user to help bolster my characters here. Eventually, those characters to the north are going to come south and try to join this fight. Eventually. I should be able to finish this battle before those characters to the north come and do anything. And it looks like, you know, Titania, once again, is super amazing and kills everybody. And that house is burned to the ground now, which is sad. Okay, so let's heal Mia here. That way she can get a kill off of this one character. Hopefully level up. Okay, Ileana is going to do some damage, but not kill this enemy. So I'll have... Oh look, Ileana took a hit, but she didn't die there. So that's actually good. Good for her. That's good news for her. Soren will come in. Sadly, Soren's too far away to help. And then Titania can just finish off this enemy. So let me check Lethe's transformation. Okay, so she's got 5 left, and I forget how much goes per... I don't know. Let's see how much she changes here. She changes to 2. Okay. So I'm going to order her here. And that way those fire users will be able to kill her. Oh no, 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 I don't want them to kill Mordecai. Mordecai's the character I'm trying to kill, not Lethe. See, this is why controlling these characters is kind of difficult. They do not listen. They do not listen. Other units, what are you doing? No, those aren't other units. Those are ally unit partners. Anyway, they're just not being useful and not following directions. And I went through all that trouble of trying to make sure they would die in a specific order, in a specific fashion. And here, I'll just let them do whatever they want now. I gave them the order. Now they can just do whatever they want. Do whatever they want. Feel free to attack whatever characters they wish. Okay, Soren. I'm not... I don't think I can bring anybody in yet. Not sure what Ileana would do to this boss. This boss would kill her. That boss would kill her. Let's see what she would do to this magic user. That magic user... I mean, she's going to do nothing to that magic user, but that magic... She's going to do very little. But that magic user is going to do nothing to her. So let's just go for the experience here. And that was a nice level up. Good for her. Nice if I could get Rice in to heal one of my 2 weaker characters, but I guess I can't. And maybe I could kill the boss here on this one turn. No, it doesn't look like that. Wait. Titania does a lot of damage to the boss, and then I'll have her get out of the way so Mordecai can kill the boss next turn. Ari could go after the magic user. Sure, why not? Oh, here we go. Okay, so maybe Lethe is cooperating and she's going to die on this turn. Yeah, you know what? This works for me. And Soren can do a lot more damage to this enemy than Ileana can. Soren can do like 9. So the enemy's got a Night Killer. Basically meant to prevent you from using Titania from just winning this battle. Okay, so where am I on time? I'm like 50, 59. Okay, so I'm almost at an hour here. And I'm trying to keep each video to an hour long. The boss is healing himself, which is unfortunate. No, and then those enemies keep coming. Okay, so one more turn and then Lethe is dead. So, yeah, let's heal Mia here. I'm not sure I'm going to use her anymore, but yeah. So let me see if Lethe is... Okay, she's almost about to transform. Mordecai's transformed. Enemy's going to kill Lethe, though, right? Please. And the next turn, we'll kill the boss and chapter. So again, she's a character who doesn't really die. She'll still be alive for cutscenes. I skip all the cutscenes in this game, so you're not going to see it. But trust me, she's still going to be alive. She's going to be around. She's going to be doing stuff. It's gonna be fantastic. Ike's not fantastic here, but whatever. Okay, so Titania's axe. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Titania's just gonna absolutely destroy the boss here. Okay, and who's lowest level? Ileana's lowest level, but I want Ike. Okay, so let's have Ileana get the boss kill. No. Who has better stats, Ileana or Soren? So 11, 11, 11, and 2. Yeah, Soren. Soren's a much better fighter. Yep, so let's have Soren finish off the boss here. Yeah, if I ever run out of characters, if I have to get rid of one, I think it's gonna have to be like Soren. I mean, Ileana or Soren. I'll get rid of Ileana over Soren simply because Soren's a much better fighter. And that's the end of the chapter. Okay, thank you for watching, everybody. Woohoo!